Here you're watching triangle law of vector addition. The statement of the triangle law of vector addition states like this: if any two vectors acting at a point are represented in magnitude and direction by the two sides of a triangle taken in the same order, then the third side of the triangle taken in reverse order represents the magnitude and the direction of the resultant vector. Okay, so this is basically a method or a way, or you can say a rule of adding two vectors. All right, so let me make you understood by reading each and every point. All right, if any two vectors acting at a point, okay, so let's say I have vector p, and let's say I have another vector, let's say another vector is q. All right, so these two vectors I do have are represented in magnitude and direction by two sides of a triangle. Okay, so let's say I have a triangle. Here is my triangle, and as per the statement, all right, in magnitude and direction by two sides of the triangle. So let's say this side is representing in magnitude and in direction the vector p, means vector p is this side. Okay, both way, in magnitude as well as in direction. Similarly, let's say this side, all right, this side is representing vector q in magnitude as well as in direction. So the magnitude of the vector q is this much and direction is this one. All right, so these p and q two vectors are representing the two sides of the triangle in magnitude and in direction. Now taken in same order, so from tail to head and again from tail to head, so both have the same order, right, one after another, one is being followed by another. Then the third side of the triangle taken in reverse order. All right, so here is my third side, this is my third side taken in reverse order. All right, if I'm taking the same order it will be like this, but if I'm taking reverse order it is like this. Okay, so one is going towards this, another is going towards this, but we're not coming like this, we are going in reverse order. All right, so the third side taken in reverse order, so it is in the reverse order, this third side represents the magnitude and the direction of the resultant vector. Resultant vector means the sum of these two vectors. So this is here resultant vector, which is actually the sum of this p and q, means the sum of the two these two vectors p and q, or you can say the resultant of this p and q is represented by the third side taken in the reverse order. All right, so this is what triangle law says. So if I have, let's say if I have this triangle, and let's say this is a, this is b, this is c, and if I want to add, let's say vector AB and BC, then see here vector AB and plus vector BC is representing in magnitude and in direction the two sides of the triangle, the sides AB and BC. Right here AB is representing in magnitude and direction this side as a vector, and this BC is representing this side, this vector BC, in magnitude as well as in direction. Then the resultant of these two is given by the third side. All right, by the third side taken in opposite order. So this is going towards this, so another is going in opposite order. All right, so this is vector AC. So here AB plus BC is equals to AC taken in opposite order. All right, so so similarly, let's say if I have this triangle, and if I'm giving this direction and if I'm giving this direction, then where will be the resultant's direction? Yes, this is in this direction, because one order, like, because you need to write the resultant in the opposite order. Right, so these two are in same order. All right, same order, but the opposite, this one should be in opposite order, this one should be in reverse order. That's it. So anywhere, all right, let's say this is p, this is q, this is r, and any two sides let's take in order. Let's say this one and this one we are taking in order, so it's qp plus pr, we took in order. Then this will be now pr, right, then now this will be the qr taken in reverse order. Right, this is in the reverse order, so it will be qr. Okay, so now if you go with the symbols directly, want to write without making figures. Now see, this is qp and pr. All right, so remove this middle section and then you'll get qr. All right, so simply if I'm writing, let's say mn, vector mn plus, let's say, vector no, okay, then simply the resultant will be, you know, just remove the middle part, just remove the middle part, that is vector MO. All right, and if you want to learn by graph also, then take a look at this. All right, let's say this is a triangle MNO, then we added MN, which is this one, and we added NO, which is this one. So the resultant will be, after removing the middle one, this NN, so that will be MO, it means this one. And see, the triangle is exactly holding here, right? These two sides are taken in order and representing in magnitude and direction of the two vectors, let's say vector MN and NO. Then the third side taken in opposite order, that is MO, represents the resultant of these two, represents the sum of these two vectors. All right, so if you want to make the graph, that is more better. If you don't want to make the graph, then you need to remove the middle, you know, from the middle you need to remove these two, and you'll get the MO. All right, similarly, if you want to write, let's say XY plus YZ, then it will be simply, you know, remove this YY, so you'll get XZ. And in the triangle, if you see, let's say this is the triangle. All right, let's say this is X, this is Y, this is Z. So here if you look, XY, you know, this is representing this one, YZ, this is this one. So the third side in opposite order represents the resultant of that. All right.